All right, people. Hello. Welcome back. It is the Cup Chasers podcast. Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening. The West Hammers have beaten AZ Alkmaar in the semifinal of the Conference League today. I actually went back, took a look at these highlights. West Ham were value for their entrance into the final. Let's go ahead and get the likes up for the West Hammers and subscribe to the channel. Get that notification bell on.
Looking less like farmers every day, boys.
You go. Mikel Antonio, Declan Rice, and the gang advanced to a European final. I can't say it doesn't burn my blood a bit that West Ham are about to play in a final, and my guys had to bow out without a care in the world. But is what it is. Is what it is. Props to them. The bubbles were flying after this one. Actually, I think they were. This was the away
They
match.
were they were away.
But yeah, I thought that they stood up well defensively, and very typical of West Ham performance. Looked like Mikel Antonio was just everywhere. He's a proper forward, man.
He's the ageless wonder. He's
Man.
up there in age.
Yeah, he's strong. He's strong. He works. He's able to hold the ball up. He gave Arsenal absolute horror show. And he did that same work today in this game, I thought. And he'll be important in the final. What did you think of this one? Did you catch the highlights of this one or get to watch any of it?
I watched. I actually watched a little bit of it. I had on Galazzo, and it was bouncing around and whatnot. And I saw the last goal. I didn't check anything out until like the 60th minute for every game. It seemed like. But I saw the last goal, and it's again one of those situations where teams say, you know what, we're going to stay up, so let's just throw it all at the kitchen sink and let's see what happens. And I mean, it's easy to hate West Ham, it really is, but I'm also kind of happy for them because they've had it rough over the last 10 years. So to get some silver, to have a chance at silver at that, but to potentially get some silver, you got to be happy for them.
Yeah, of course. I think it's anytime, an English team, that's our league, that's what we watch. So we want to see
At the end of the day, I want City. I as much as it pains me, I would rather see City win it than
of course
it's
you
the
would.
Prem. It comes back to the Prem.
Of course you would.
And my boy Frankie Lampard's got a little tie-in.
Right. But yeah, and then I mean same goes for David Moyes. I mean, how long has he been around the league and went to Manchester United. I thought maybe that might not have been the smartest thing, and turned out that's how it worked out. But I remember him back in the day at Everton.
Yeah, I did too.
And now at West Ham, he's done some good things, and they have a shot at this trophy. I actually went and watched the highlights of the other game, the Fiorentina versus Basel.
Dude, did somebody have a heart attack in the stands? Like they had like 12 minutes of stoppage.
Yeah, there was 15 minutes of stoppage time. There was some ridiculous amount of stoppage time. I don't know. It didn't show in the highlights.
I know they had the medics and whatnot running to like the corner of the stands.
It didn't show in the highlight package, so I have no idea.
But yeah, it was weird because I was like, what? And then I watched the last like 15 or so minutes, like because it was the only one on at that time. Yeah. And Fiorentina, they could have added another one. Like hit it right off of the post.
I mean, Basel couldn't defend a cross. There was just dudes open in the box all day long. So as far as moving forward, that's going to be the same, probably approach for Fiorentina, is just try to get it wide and hook in the crosses, because that's pretty much all they were doing in this game. And again, this is the one game sample size. This is the only game I've seen of Fiorentina. So, but I think that the defense of West Ham will be able to handle that kind of thing.
I did too. Yeah.
But maybe I don't know if West Ham will probably have more of the ball in this one, and Antonio won't be his typical having to do all kinds of running. But yeah, it should be an interesting one. We've seen plenty of West Ham, haven't seen a lot of Fiorentina, so maybe they'll put on a good show, put on a good performance, and give us a good final, and hopefully we can get another English European trophy. Unfortunately, it won't displace Spurs from Europa League. Should they make it, we were hoping that we would do some displacement, but England just gets another team in Europe if that happens, if they are to lift the cup. But also, little note on history: Fiorentina become the first team to play in all four European to like get a chance to win all four different European trophies
That's
that have
awesome.
that have been available. Um, I couldn't tell you when they won the Champions League.
Oh, that'd have been probably 80s, 70s.
Years ago, I would imagine. So yeah, a lot riding on it. Should be exciting. Is it probably June 9th or something? It's probably a good few weeks from now.
I think it's a Thursday,
Thursday before.
probably 2 weeks or so away.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll
Probably
tell you.
right before it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
They're in the Coppa Italia final on Wednesday of next week, and it's not giving me any more. Let's see. Here we go. And I was looking to see when Fiorentina won the Champions League, and it's not telling me because why would it?
Yeah, of course not.
I'll have when. Let's see. So West Ham reached their first European final since the Cup Winners' Cup final in 1976.
Goodness gracious.
That is crazy.
That's nuts.
When is the final? That's Europa Conference League, right?
I can't tell. It doesn't say.
Here we
Champions
go.
League is on the 10th.
Europa is going to be, if my computer will move a little bit faster, that would be fantastic. June 7th.
The Wednesday.
In
is the
Prague.
Conference League, yeah.
Fortuna Arena in Prague.
Not bad.
In Prague, yeah. Well, when's the Europa League?
Europa League final. I think it's going to be that Thursday. Well, let me just look.
Yo, if Jose Mourinho can get this is poetic justice, right? Remember who cost Jose Mourinho his job at United?
Oh, it's Wednesday, May 31st.
Even sooner. Good grief.
Yeah. Sevilla versus Roma.
Sevilla and
now,
Roma.
Would you say
this would be poetic justice, right? Because you remember who cost Jose Mourinho his job at United? What was the straw that broke the camel's back? Was the exit to Sevilla.
Oh.
In the Europa League, yeah.
In the Europa League. Because he said
they have a
rich history. He was like, you don't
their own tournament.
And he said, you're right.
Yeah.
And that's what he said in the conference. That's what he said in the post-match conference. They have a rich history in Europe. They're a team to be respected. You can't walk in there and just play a game. And
they always win the Europa League.
They always win the
They do.
They won it like 7 times or something.
That's crazy, yeah.
So, but it's poetic justice because if he can take Roma back and win it,
yeah.
And Abraham completes his European.
He's the same. He'll be able to get
He'll complete all of his European trophies.
Just like Fiorentina,
2 at Chelsea
absolutely.
and 2 at Roma. Yep.
There you go.
Sevilla is the most successful Europa League team. They have 6 titles.
6. Yeah. They're going for their 7th. That's what I read.
By far. By far.
They are the Real Madrid of the
Europa League.
So,
there you go. Well, that one should be a good one as well. Sevilla versus
I'll definitely watch
Roma.
that one.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one.
Yeah, hopefully we can. Hopefully West Ham can pull it out And let's go ahead and get as many likes
Red, baby.
as the bubbles that'll be flying on the day when West Ham get the goal. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and get the notification bell on. We'll be back real soon.